Long before cities, before language, before civilization itself, the world was chaos. Ice crushed continents. Thunderstorms tore forests apart. Predators roamed without fear. And in the shadows, a fragile species walked upright. Humans. They had no weapons beyond sharpened sticks, no armor beyond skin and courage, and yet every sunrise demanded they face death and survive. One wrong step could mean starvation. One careless moment could mean a predator's fangs. And yet, they endured. Every wound, every scar, every flicker of firelight became a lesson, a story of survival that would echo for millennia. Prehistoric Earth was not a home. It was a battlefield. Mountains shifted. Glaciers swallowed valleys. Volcanoes painted the sky red. The wind was a blade. The rain, a flood. The nights were long, silent, and full of terror. Our ancestors were tiny against this fury. They had no walls, no protection, no certainty. To survive, they had to move, to think, to fight, not just with strength, but with instinct and wit. Every mistake could be fatal. Every success, a miracle. They learned the hard way that the earth did not yield to weakness. Those who adapted survived. Those who did not vanished. Hunger was relentless. They learned to track herds across frozen plains and dense forests, following the faintest signs. Footprints in mud, broken branches, distant calls. The hunt was life or death. Spears flew. Hooves thundered. Roars split the air. One slip, one misjudged throw, and a hunter could become the hunted. Yet they persisted. Through trial and error, they discovered strategy, patience, and teamwork. Meanwhile, the gatherers combed the earth for roots, berries, and seeds, learning which were nourishment, which were poison. Every bite, every successful hunt, every shared meal strengthened their bond, not just to each other, but to survival itself. Prehistoric humans were not at the top of the food chain. They were prey. Saber-toothed cats, dire wolves, giant bears. The night belonged to them. Yet humans had something no beast had: imagination, foresight, and cooperation. They built traps, set ambushes, and used fire to frighten predators. They learned to hunt smarter, not just harder. Every fallen predator taught them lessons in patience, in teamwork, in survival. Every encounter sharpened their minds. Every battle with the wild transformed them from fragile creatures into clever, adaptable hunters. Then came a discovery that changed everything: fire. At first, it was a threat, a strange, unpredictable force. But soon, humans learned to control it. Fire brought warmth to freezing nights, light to darkness, and protection from predators. It cooked meat, making it more nourishing. It gathered people together, families, tribes, communities. Around the fire, they shared stories. They taught their young. They remembered the fallen. Fire became more than survival. It became the heart of humanity. No one survived alone. Tribes became the first human invention, groups bound by trust, blood, and necessity. They shared knowledge of tools, weapons, and hunting strategies. They protected one another from predators and from the harsh world. They celebrated together, mourned together, and evolved together. From these tribes came the first language: gestures, calls, songs. Cooperation became survival. Their minds grew sharper, their plans longer, their bonds stronger. The earth tested them relentlessly. Ice ages, droughts, famine. Many species disappeared, but humans endured. They migrated, adapted, and innovated. They built shelters, sharpened tools, and kept fire alive in the coldest nights. They survived storms, predators, and scarcity because they learned to work as one, to think ahead, and to never give up. Every generation carried forward the lessons of the last, a chain of endurance stretching across millennia. We are the heirs of these survivors. Every city we build, every tool we wield, every dream we chase, was forged in their struggle. They walked through darkness so we could live in light. They stared down death so we could imagine life. And in every flicker of fire, in every heartbeat of courage, their legacy remains. Because before we were humans of knowledge, humans of civilization, we were survivors. From the wild, we were born. Through struggle,